King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia recently faced intense anger from locals while visiting an area devastated by flash floods. Now, we're not talking about a simple protest. As the king and queen arrived near Valencia on November 3rd, protesters actually threw mud and other objects at them. That's not something you see every day with royalty. Here's the background. Days earlier, a shocking flood tore through the region, bringing over a year's worth of rain in just 8 hours. It was disastrous. Tragically, around 100 people lost their lives, and you can only imagine the heartbreak and frustration of the residents. When the king walked through the crowd, it was clear he was met with rage. People shouted things like murderer and shame. You can feel the pain and anger there, right? The queen, too, seemed visibly emotional as she tried to connect with the people affected. They both ended up splattered with mud, a stark symbol of the raw, heavy emotions in the air. In the middle of all this, Felipe had shared on X, formerly Twitter, that he was devastated by the tragedy. But for many residents, his words weren't enough. They wanted action, not just sympathy. The scene highlights just how powerful grief and anger can be in times of crisis, especially when people feel unheard. The royals showing up in person was meant to be a moment of solidarity, but for those grieving families, it was more complex. It's a tough moment, a reminder that sometimes words aren't enough, and people need change, answers, and support. A striking image, right? Royals covered in mud, standing amidst a community demanding justice and solutions.